Email. October 6th, 2019, 11:31 p.m. Sheriff Todd K. Baxter, 130 South Plymouth Avenue, number 100, Rochester, New York, 14614. YouTube corrected. Sheriff Todd Baxter's Code of Ethics with the YouTube link. Where is your public employee payroll? 20 plus times. I wrote a Freedom of Information Law document demand for your public employee payroll. Every single time you refuse to comply with the law. Send this public information to my residence below right now. Public employee Baxter. You will receive a FOIL from me relentlessly demanding your public employee payroll, and every single time you, public employee Baxter, will refuse to disclose your public employees' salaries. That is because you understand if the people of Monroe County learn what you pay your fellow fanatics, then you never win re-election. In fact, you won't even make it out of the Democrat primary once your public employees' salaries are public. You will also continue to receive a FOIL for the cost of the, wait for it, surveillance device you expended taxpayer dollars to purchase and affix to a building at 2025 Penfield Road to monitor if I walk through the parking lot next to the building. The picture of the device is a JPG attached with the title, Todd Baxter is a whack job. You will also receive a FOIL for the salary of your double dipper Michael Radler, as he is now an assistant to the sheriff. An assistant? Does Radler bring you coffee in the morning when he leaves his desk sitting next to Jimmy the intern? You are paying Radler off. I will tell you where you can find me every morning at 7 a.m. I walk outside my residence. I stand on Sanders Farm Drive next to my residence. I raise both fists. I extend a single finger from each fist. Can you guess what I'm telling you, public employee Baxter? You were such a conniving fraud that you switched parties from Republican to Democrat to run against Sheriff Patrick O'Flynn. You will do and say anything. Chris Chichester, 26 Sanders Farm Drive, Penfield, New York. And this is copy to every employee I have a contact email for in the district attorney's office. So, I sent you, public employee Baxter, on June 15th, 2019, 35 now. And you refused it. In this envelope that you refused is a Freedom of Information Law document demand for your public employee payroll, and you refuse to open your mail. Nayraj Shah refused. I moved to my residence in 2012, a beautiful, perfect law. There's no grass cutting going alongside my residence at all, ever. And suddenly these parasites from Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care are here. If you don't own land, you shouldn't be on it. If you don't own land, you should be cutting that grass on that land, especially at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. That's when these parasites are here. So, I go outside. I'm outside for 30 seconds. I say they don't own that land. I go back into my house. And Steve Desmond from Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care, he gets on his phone because he's calling your Panorama Trail office whack jobs to my residence because you're setting me up in your psychotic 1984. You used a civilian to call your whack jobs to my residence. And Elliot Raw of Consumer Insights tells me as I'm walking through the parking lot for the 4,000th time, you're going to be arrested. So you're telling a civilian at this building, I'm also going to be arrested. How many civilians know about this descent on my life? So, you're going to receive a Freedom of Information Law document relentlessly every day. And you need to open your mail. It's coming certified now. Open your mail, Sheriff Todd Baxter, because I want your payroll. without tax dollars. You don't have the power to bridge my civil and constitutional rights. And I'm demanding the title to the property where these parasites from Broccolo Tree and Lawn Care are here. Nayraj Shah refused because he doesn't have a title because he doesn't own that land. And you arrested me for him cutting grass on land he doesn't own. He can't prove he owns. That's why he doesn't want to open that up. So I sent you a FOIL for your public employee payroll the first time on December 11th, 2018. There it is. 10 months ago. There it is right there. So what I'm going to do today, it's going to be blank. And I want your public employee payroll. And I'm going to email it to Michael Rather and Kathleen Miller and W Today on SL Birdie. And they're going to ignore it. The sheriff of Monroe County refuses to disclose his public employee salaries. That's because you know, once those salaries are made public, it's going to enrage the people of Monroe County and you're never reelected. That's why. That's what's going to happen. So I'm also going to send you a FOIL for the cost of that surveillance device because you refused to send me the image because if anybody sees that image, I'm not committing any crime and you arrested me. And you took me to your Panorama Trail office and you handcuffed me inside the jail cell and I couldn't reach the toilet and I urinated on myself. Twice. And I'm also going to send you a FOIL for the names and charges of every inmate in Monroe County Jail. And I sent this to you previously because that's a public facility. I want to look at the names and charge. I want to see why they're there. I'm going to contact these people about their experiences there. It's a public facility, that jail. So you're getting a FOIL about who was at your jail. And then I'm going to send you a FOIL about how you sent your public employee, Ryan Fisher, to the Super Bowl in Atlanta with his canine dog, Lola. Because I want to know how much you paid for a plane ticket and a hotel to send public employee Ryan Fisher out of New York State. 1,000+ miles away to Atlanta, Georgia for the Super Bowl with his canine dog, Lola. What the hell are you doing sending Ryan Fisher out of New York State? And then I'm going to send you a FOIL for how you took a picture of your 13 whack jobs underwater in a pool because that picture was posted on your Facebook page. So you will hear from me relentlessly.